Check, check, 1, 2, check, check. Hey everybody, I'm just doing a couple last minute setup here. I'll be switching over in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Getting things switched over right now. Gotta load up some Lurk Bait 2 here in just a second. Just kind of putting like the headset on and everything. Do, do, do. All right. Good day, everybody. Good to see you once again. Right now it's a little bit of a black screen, but we've got the game running in the background. It'll be showing up here in just a moment. But yeah, we're going to be playing some Outer Wilds today. Definitely very excited for that. I've got some recommendations for it. Like some people were saying, like, hey, this is a really good game. Yeah, I will give everyone a fair warning too if you don't know anything about Outer Wilds. Believe it's a puzzle game through and through. So pretty much the whole entire thing is we're going to be going in outer space doing a bunch of puzzles. I don't know anything about it. Typically, I guess a lot of people like to try to keep hush hush about this game, so you could just go ahead and figure it out by yourself. Which I mean, hey, definitely appreciate that. So we'll see how things kind of go. I do see that there's DLC for it, so I don't know. It kind of depends on how the game goes if we'll get DLC and play it. Also, on top of it, it's just who knows? Like if people aren't really enjoying the puzzles too much too, I'll probably play it off stream. But we'll see how things kind of go today. See how everybody likes it, and just kind of go from there. I know for me in general too, I was kind of thinking about what game to stream today. I was thinking about doing Soma because I've had some recommendations for that too, and people said that's a really good game. I wasn't quite ready for another horror game just yet, so I figured, you know what? Well, we have a nice little chill puzzle one and go from there. But yeah. Anyways, let's get Lurkbait up and running. I do have to reset the leaderboard. So let's see who ended up winning last week. Sorry, we ended up skipping a couple of streams last week too. Ended up being kind of chaotic, which right now currently fostering a new dog. So that's kind of why I had to skip around a bunch of things and everything. Get a little Otis, cute little goober. Love him. But yeah, kind of go from there. So it looks like Psycho Jr. ended up winning the leaderboard last time. So Psycho Jr., if you are there, congratulations. You'll be able to choose what you want for this week's stream. So yeah, let me just go ahead and where is it? Start a new leaderboard. Bam. All right. Lovely, lovely. So here we go. Outer Wilds. Definitely excited for that. Okay, it looks like everything's all good. I did kind of the reason why we're a couple minutes late today too is for some reason it was like not going completely on our screen. I don't know why, but it's working now, so let's kind of go from there. Also, as is tradition too, if anybody has any problems with the sound or whatever, just let me know. We'll kind of adjust them. I don't know if it's going to be too loud. I guess I gotta hear for myself here in a second, but yeah. All right, sounds like the sound's not too bad. I mean, I'm already loving the music anyways, though, so I'm gonna be pretty happy with that. I'll get back to you. Hey, no problem at all. Take your time. So, all right, here we go. Let's go and give this a gander. See how this game's about. Wake up. All right. Looks pretty so far. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any screen tearing or anything too, so we should be good with not having to adjust any graphical settings. Talk to Slate. There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. All systems go, let's do it. Glad you're excited, but remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight, re-entry grade aluminum alloys, you know. Okay. Anyways, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Alright. Well, it looks like we gotta go and get some launch codes. Got some things over there. We got an elevator, but I don't know. I'll try going this way first. Okay, so jump is just... Oh, is it like regular jump and then if I hold it down longer? Alright, so that... Not too bad. Hello, Mika. Hey, it's you! Slate said you're blasting off in a ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you going into space? Aren't you? You better not change your mind. Hey, I'm still going. You better be. It's been forever since anyone launched into space. I really, really want to see it. Really bad. Oh, nice. Hey, you want to try out my model ship? Slade says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. You know what? I'm going to pass on the model ship. And good luck with the fishies out there, too. Hey yo, hatchling. I heard you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gussin open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure among one star, actually. The other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less a delicious sample wine and more a daunting digestive challenge. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. And I think what we'll do today, too, is, we'll probably do, like, maybe some random trivia and stuff like that randomly and give out some free fish that way, also. If everybody's up for it. Oh, look at this guy. He's a little happy and everything. Also, hey, Bernie. How's it going? Just a heads up. So, there is one thing that we are going to be doing with the stream, too, which Bernie graciously ended up lending us. I haven't set it up just yet, just because of how crazy things were last week. But we're going to be getting things set up where it's when I do a shout-out, it'll show a clip of the person that I'm doing a shout-out for. And I know from experience, just from seeing how everybody else kind of is doing, like from what I saw with Bernie and also Jesse, you get some really great clip material where you're just watching what other people do. So once we get that up and running, I'm excited to see how that's going to work. It's going? Well, you know what? If it's just going, it's not too bad, but I do hope things kind of get better. Also, that water geyser is really loud. But I'll wait till we kind of get a couple more viewers in here to give you a shout out to. Hopefully get you a little bit more traction in there. But for anybody that's in here right now, make sure you go check out Bernie VTuber. Absolutely wonderful. I love their stuff. Oh wait, did I just run around in a circle? No. You gotta go get some launch codes. Hey, no problem at all. Okay, so we already talked to Micah over there. Never really know how to say certain names. Like, I can see them and I'm like, is it Micah? Is it Mika? Is there some kind of other way to say it? Just always gotta hope. Oh, wait, is that... I thought I saw an observatory somewhere. Oh, okay, we got the the arrow pointing up here. Adoy. Are you an observatory? Talk to Tephra. Hello, astronaut. Well, if it isn't my favorite troublemaker, what's with the radio? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine wouldn't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We even let you be it. Sure. Let's play. Woohoo! Okay, here's the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you little shits, I'm coming after you. Where are you? I'll say, hey, Mountain Duper. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing good today, too, buddy. Oh, okay. I guess some music playing. Are the kids the ones that I'm looking for with the music? Children? Is this how parents find their kids? They just have a weird device or whatever, and they just kind of point at me like, I can smell you. So those are pretty close. I'm guessing I probably have to try to get up to the top here. I don't know if I got the leaps for it, though. Alright, not quite. What did I get myself into trying to play hide and seek? Hey, bud. Okay, well, there possibly is another kid over there, so let's go try to find that. Oh, is that a child? Hello, sir. I'm hunting children. Oh, you found me, but my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Alright. The only thing that's a little bit weird about the game is, when I go in and hit jump, normally most games, if you hit spacebar, you immediately jump, right? This time, it gives you a bit of a delay, and you can hold it down for a bigger jump. It's nothing too bad, it's just different. Oh, but I think I know how to get the kid. Bruh. Thank you for having a radio so I can find you. I won. I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. No problem. I am Commander Kirk. We come in peace. Set phasers to kill. Alright, so they said the observatory is this way. Alright, looks like it just kind of keeps going up. Hey, Mr. Fishing Man. Fishing brine, fishing brine. Sing helps me pass the time. You leaving the crater? Guess we'll be a little bit busier without you around to lend us a hand. The big water planet. Giant's Deep. That's where I go. Why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabro told me that the first trip to Giant's Deep, they landed their ship easily in the waves, but couldn't set too far down. On account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabro wants to see what lays beneath the surface, so they decide to travel deeper. They travel down and down. It's only Gabro can't go any further. Would I be able to redeem my win for a bean? Yes, you can redeem your win for a bean. I will not say no. So just confirm with, yes, I would like to go ahead and make you eat a bean. Wow, they actually give you like little different options. I underestimated how boring this would be. Goodbye. Yeah, Giant's Deep has a current you can't pass her. Sure, okay. But shut up a minute. This is a good part. Okay. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabro go any deeper. It held Gabro back, almost as if we're trying to protect them from something. And then, in terrible darkness, Gabro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Ah! I mean, that's what Gabro said anyways. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabro out pretty good. Everyone wants to hear new stories at the village campfire here. Make sure you bring some back with you. Okay. Well, apparently there's a water planet out there, so kind of keep an eye out for that. I mean, so far, my favorite thing about this game is probably the little music in the background with the guitar and everything. It's nice and peaceful. I vibe with it. Are you an observatory? Talk to Moraine. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to Outer Wild Ventures frequency so I can pick up travelers' music. Last night I heard Ribrick's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Yes, they are. I was going to be a jerk and say Junico's fishing points don't count this week, but she hasn't fished yet. So Abina's the next best thing I could think of. She would have gotten me, mad at me. Well, hey, we can definitely do it. Alright, let's... Here, we'll do... Let me see really quick. We got the observatory this way. I don't know what the heck that thing is. We'll read this note here and then we'll do the bead. Sound like a deal? Hey! Come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch! I got zero-G training set up for you if you want a refresher. Gossip! Also, by the way, I'm trying my best to just give a little bit of a variety of voices while it's not perfect. So sometimes people might sound similar to each other. That's because I don't remember which voice I'm doing it for which person. So yeah, we're gonna go from there. Alright, but anywho, we got a bean redeemed. Because Psycho Jr. ended up wanting us to eat a bean for the win last week. So wish me luck. And I also got... My drink today is a Canada Dry Fruit Splash, just in case if I end up dying to something like a Schmelly Sock. So wish me luck. Well, the bad news is it's a black bean, and I don't think these things taste good either way, so chances are it's either going to be burnt rubber, licorice, liver and onions, or cappuccino. Smells like butt, so here we go. Wish me luck. How come every bean that you do is not good, Psycho Jr.? I don't like our bean redeems. Oh, that is some... Ooh, that's a pretty stain in the background. Look at that while I suffer. Oh. This is the burnt rubber. It's not terrible, but it's like chewing on a used tire. Oh, that's really pretty. Not my facial expressions, just what's going on in the background. Oh god, why won't it just go down alright? I don't know if I'm starting to just get used to these beans, but it's not as terrible as the way it used to be. But we're getting there. Oh god, I love tires. Yep. Okay, maximum effort. What the hell is that? What's spewing out of whatever that's going on up there? That's really cool. There's like a meteor and everything. Worth it? Yeah. My stomach doesn't say so, but totally. I don't think there's been a good bean redeem with you yet, Psycho Jr. Whew. Tasty. Okay. Somebody's got to make sure to beat Psycho Jr. this week for fishing.
Do not fear me, Gypsy. All I want from you is your tears.
Well, you got it. You got my tears. Here, take it. Take all the tears. Take them there. But, yeah, seriously. Somebody beat Psycho Jr. this week, or otherwise I'm going to have another bean redeemed for free there. Whew. Okay, what do we got here? I'm not sure how I should do the voices for these. I'll just be like, Outer Wild Ventures. Timber's Hearth, the first and only space program, was founded to be explored the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be internationally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Atarok. Wow, so very fancy. Outer Wild's venture founding members, clockwise from the left, Hornfels, Gosson, Slate, and Felspar. Yes, they all seem very happy. It's like eating those Good and Plenty candies. Yeah, they are definitely awful. I agree with you on that one. They are pretty close with each other. This remarkably intact statue was carved by Anomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. I also have a random piece of plastic or glass on my finger, and I don't know what it is. So we're gonna casually put that over there and forget about it. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at Nomai, who appears to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where their species came from or what happened to them. They are very majestic. Good and plenty is like dog food heart candy. I don't know how you got the perfect explanation for it, but yeah, it's pretty close. This, like, the only thing I could say is this is exactly that, but maybe with a hint of barf mixed in too. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the Translator's Tool inaugural flight too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Haha! Oh, jeez. Do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one that's going into space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified. Don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since you were a hatchling, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? Of course. I knew you wanted to see it before you headed off. Hornfels just finished prepping it for display today. Amazing, isn't it? Makes me wish I could see what a real-life Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur's weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, jeez, I got a little carried away. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff just gotten around here in the observatory. This one apparently is coming soon. Maybe this is my adventure. Future sight for our next exhibit. 1 second. Got a little bit of the indigestion kind of coming up from that stupid bean already. If you enjoy your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum exhibit. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support, and we hope to see you again and soon. Alright. I guess I gotta make sure to kind of keep an eye on all this stuff. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes the spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Atarock's gravity pulls the objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Oh, look at that. They are moving. That's wild. I didn't know if it was just me kind of having like a little weird like motion sickness kind of thing going on there, but yeah. What other candies do people like or hate? Well, I feel like that's kind of a preference to everything. I know for me, I am not great with licorice. I hate licorice. It's just, it doesn't vibe with me. I know some people kind of like it, but yeah. But for me, candies that I do like, which not everybody that does like, you know those little like, I don't know if they're toffee. They're like, the withers or whatever, the candies that the old people usually give you when you go and see them. They're in a little oval shape. They're kind of like a caramel color. I think they're like what the heck is the taste that they are? I don't know, but the Werther's candies, those little individually wrapped things, I like those a lot. Those are pretty good. Also, Cowtails. I didn't remember Cowtails until the other day, and I was in Dollar General, and then all of a sudden my mom was like, "Oh hey, there's Cowtails." I'm like, "Oh my god, I forgot about Cowtails. These things were amazing when I was younger." Alright. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering the unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Okay. Those hard candies? Yeah, those hard candies were legit. I love them. Aside from the dwellings and the structure they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorative pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals formed from celestial objects and the other subjects that can't be found in our solar system. which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in this universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among the other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. I do hope I did not murder that word. What you see here are parts of Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possess antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The difference in the Nomai anatomy, such as the shockingly fragile bone structure, show that the Harthians could not have descended from the Nomian ancestors. It is not clear the Nomai originated from or where they disappeared to. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. All right. I really don't know if I should read each and every one of these things. I mean, they're kind of giving me some kind of context to what we're going to be doing in the game. What was even this? This crystal was taken from Nomai ruins on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion, which was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Yeah, so that's what I kind of mean. It seems like it's kind of giving me an idea of what I might be encountering, but at the same time, you know how video games are, right? Us video gamers, we go and we play the game, and then all of a sudden we say, okay, well, that's pretty obvious. I guess we figured that out on the fly. So, yeah, let's just kind of move up, see if we can go and get those launch codes. Probably worst comes to worst, we'd always come back and just read that stuff if we need to. View map. Oh, okay. When I clicked on that, I wasn't expecting to just kind of go out into a nice little universal map. That's pretty cool. So, we got a lovely sun right in the middle there. Something called the Hourglass Twins Timber Hearth, which is where we are. So it's not too much to explore, I don't think, yet. Okay. Well, let's go give that a gander. How do I close map? Q. Okay. Hi, do you have the launch codes? Talk to Hornfels. There you are! I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giggity all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you go into space? Oh, well, we've definitely got some choices here. I want to go to somewhere no one's gone before. I like it. You have plenty of options to choose from. No one's ever landed on the Interloper before, you know. Perhaps you'll be the first. I must say, should you choose to go to the Dark Bramble, be very careful. No one's explored there before. Either for what you'll find are excellent reasons. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for launch. How come my two choices are, I'm ready to get off this rock, or I'm ready to die in space? Alright. Let's just take the obvious option there. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Alright, so... Did I completely have a brain fart and not get the launch codes or something? Because I'm seeing launch codes right there, but... Let me double check here. Werther's Originals. Yeah, those are them. I love them. Except now that I'm kind of thinking about it, though, I think I might like the Cowtails a little bit more. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? These are things people think about every day. And the reasons why I have insomnia. Okay, so we got the map there. I'm hoping that we've got the launch codes. I might have just kind of glossed over exactly what he said at one point. To be fair, I do only have a couple hours of sleep today, but you know what? We're gonna be fine because that's perfect for a puzzle. What the? But okay. Definitely not tripping. Things are moving there. What the heck? The strange rock moving around in the grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it's observed. Whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree that the effect is extremely creepy. I mean, it definitely was. I wasn't expecting it to kind of move between 2 points, right? Isn't that weird? Okay. Let's go see if we could go use those launch codes, huh? Okay. That's a little trippy. Thanks. All right. Well, I think I just had my mind sucked or something there. Hey, so did you get a good look at the Nomai statue? The statue that looked at me and... Oh, the statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened and then you saw images from your own memories glowing lights flying around you? You mean like hallucinations? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? You know what? Don't worry about it. Maybe you should sit down for a bit and take it easy. I hate for anything bad to happen if you're trying to launch while you're not feeling that great. But hey, when you're ready, you're ready. Then you can make the most of our translator too. Sniff. I can't believe it's all grown up and leaving for space already. For real though, I'm glad you're the only one carrying it and not like Ryback. They fall on it for sure. Say, if you want to do a short trip just to get your space legs under you, you can check out the ruins at Eterock. I'd love to learn what those are. Good luck and safe flying. Oh, thanks. Also, hey Junko, how's it going? Hope things are going well. Well, how do I get back to my ship? I do like how it has a day and night cycle too. It's kind of wild with the stars moving around. Well, I don't know. Not exactly stars. I'm guessing that's the moon with some kind of weird gas problem coming out of it. But you can see other things kind of moving around too and all that. It's pretty neat. Oh, hey. I'm pretty sure I talked to you and found you already, so... I don't think there's anything else I need to do, right? Yeah, I think we already talked to him about it. Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? What? Yeah, Hornfeld said Feldspar went away into space and didn't come back. Hornfeld said Feldspar was the best pilot ever, but no one knows what happened to him. Hornfeld probably shouldn't be telling you stuff like this. Hornfeld says that too. But if Feldspar disappeared, you might disappear too, right? You're not as good as Feldspar, so you really should be careful not to get lost. Listen here, you little... What the heck? Oh, hey, you're about to go off into space. Well, this guy disappeared, and, well, you're not as good as him. Guess you'll just die. What a jerk. Okay, I think I got the launch codes, buddy. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Okay. Well, we entered in the launch codes. Let's see what we got. Just talking, with your aunt. Ooh, very nice. Hopefully there were good talks.
Oh my.
Also, thank you so much for following AstroRaptor44. I appreciate it. Helps out a lot. Hope you're having a great day today. All right. So, we're up in the ship now. We got one of those little crystals that we saw in the previous area. Oh, do we have to suit up before going into outer space? Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so it's got a little bit of a fuel source and stuff. We got a ship log. Oh, it actually... Well, that's neat. It actually shows us the planets and everything that we have and haven't explored, it looks like. Except they haven't been to the moon yet, so I'm not quite sure why that's actually highlighted. Okay, so Timber Hearth Village, 0G Cave, the one and only Hearthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue in the observatory opens its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights and my own memories flash before my eyes. Oh, so it actually will tell me what I experienced by going there. Okay, so I have not found it yet. It's still got the question mark on there, so that's pretty cool. I hear there are Nomai ruins somewhere on the Ederock. No one knows what they are or what they might have were built for. Okay. Well, we got our suit on. Let's see. Buckle up. Oh, okay, so we've got liftoff. Let's see. Okay, so you can see the bottom by hitting C. That's cool. I think we're in outer space now. Oh, I'm still going. Well, now that's actually really cool. I like that. I was going to go take a sip of my pop here, but we'll wait for a moment on that one. Oh, that's really neat. Okay, so we can lock on by pressing that button. Let's see if we can land on there. Ooh. Okay, so we can match velocity. Interesting. Oh, and it kind of looks like it replicates gravity and stuff like that, too. Notice how we're going around the planet and everything? That's really cool. I kind of like the flight commands on this one. Now, the real question is, how am I going to land on this? Okay. What's a scout launcher? I'm kind of looking at all the things that are on the map right now just to kind of figure out what to do. Launch scout. Oh. Take snapshot. Oh, that's cool. It's like an actual, like, a satellite that we can just shoot off or whatever. Kind of like the Hubble telescope and stuff. I like that. That's really neat. It's cool little details. Alright, well, we can retrieve that by holding in the button. We're going to put that away. Let's try to figure out how to land on the moon here. I'm not going to try to land into the sun because I would imagine that's going to be instant death. Oh, slow down, slow down. We got this. Okay, we definitely do not got this. It does say engage autopilot, but I kind of want to try this out for myself here just a little bit to see if I can get the hang of it. Here, gonna go back a little bit. Oh, nope. Buckle up. It's the wrong button. Don't want to hit that one. Now the real question is, if I go full speed into this moon, am I gonna die? Oh, what's that? There's a button that popped up. Okay, we're getting this. We're figuring it out. Come on, little guy. I was highlighting blue there for a minute. Oh, did we get it? I'm holding down match velocity, and I think that's what we gotta go for. Oh, hold up. Nope. I was right there. Okay, let's try the autopilot. Let's see if that actually gets me on there. Might be a little bit easier just to kind of get to that point. And it definitely was easier. Okay, so you definitely do bounce into planets if you just kind of land right at them. Landing mode. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm picking up what you're putting down here, game. This is neat. So we got cockpit view. You can do different thrusters down and up, which is control and shift. Oh, that's cool. Did I land? Okay, we did it. We landed. I like that. I like that a lot. It's really neat. Alright, now the question is, do we get out the way we came in? Looks like it. What? We got a little blue? Oh, what? I'm starting to have a feeling maybe I didn't want to land my ship right here. This was not a launch pad. Oh, and now I'm back in. Okay. We're gonna buckle up, take off, and then get off of this here because, like I said, I have a feeling we don't want to be there. That's the puzzle. All right, let's give that a gander. We do have a flashlight. Cool, cool. Okay. Well, wish me luck, everybody. We already started the puzzle, it looked like, by landing on some kind of weird little blue thing. So I see a mark over there on that planet. We do have two little swirly swirls here. Can we do anything with that? Nope. Oh. Oh, the blue ball moves when I move with it. That's really neat. I don't know where it's going, though. So it looks like that might link up with the sun. Interesting. But I saw the things over on what looks to be Earth. Let's take you out of there. Where does this go? Huh. Okay, so it lined up with another planet. Now we have a bunch of wind sounds and everything. I'm very curious. Oh, there's a basement. Okay. I might be jumping into puzzles without actually understanding. That's totally on me there. Also, apparently there's oxygen that I need to worry about too. So, good to know. Move scroll. This is going to be one interesting game because there are... Okay, that's not where to put it. Seems to be a lot of puzzles. And I think we're going to have fun with this. So can I put that down here? No, not really. Okay, we're going to drop the scroll there. Untranslated Nomai writing. Colas, I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. Oh, this is fancy. What? Oh, so it branches off and gives us more things to read. That's really cool. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Thatch, this is a curious result. It's possible that the eye has stopped calling out to its signal. Felix. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. Now, like I said before, just a heads up, just because I'm trying to at least give different voices to everybody. Sometimes voices are going to sound the same. I do apologize, but we'll try our best, so we'll get there. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. Casanova. No, not Casanova. Cassava. It saddens me to post this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Do not lose hope, Casanova. Our search for the eye is what we brought our clan to this place for. We won't give up so easily. And yeah, I keep calling him Casanova. For some reason, I have no clue why with that one. Also, good luck with the fish there. Did seem like we had a couple of different scrolls, though. Oh, okay, gotcha. So it doesn't matter what we put this into, it's going to give us the same text, but I wonder if it changes up if we take a different scroll, put that inside there. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, and a rare fish. Congrats. Okay. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than the eye signal locator is. The southern glacier of Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, build it there. I imagine our young friend Conroy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. Cullis. Noah and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there. But that heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Okay, so since it seems like it doesn't matter where we have the scroll, I'm going to go and put these scrolls into their own separate locations. Just like that. Trees detected. Oxygen tank refilled. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually pretty cool. I like that system. Played recording. Alright. Alright, so it looks like it's not going to have voices with the recording, so I'll just go ahead and read them. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writings here, I think it was built to try and find something specific. I'm not sure. Also, I was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. So I'll fly there and see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back to the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Okay, so I guess we have our answer there. Looks like maybe when we went and pointed to a planet, it was trying to locate something. So my guess is maybe we have to come back here several times because it's a few different points. This one's currently looking at that one planet, which is a lot closer. I'm gonna go fly over there, see if something popped up, and then we'll just come back and see maybe certain things are identified or not. I don't know. So another thing too I'm not too sure about is that there's multiple points on each planet or moon or whatever. So there could be a chance that there's more on this moon that we gotta go and check out too, but it's a learning process. We'll figure it out. Alright. So it's telling me that I could lock on. I don't know. Let's just take off, see if we can find that one planet that we're looking at. Which I think it was this green one right over here. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm curious about the scout launcher, what we're going to end up using that for. But we'll kind of go through and like just figure it out as we go through. After that game, you'll definitely can take top voice actors' jobs. Sweet. Love it. Thanks so much. Die Roll Terminator, good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. The only thing is I'm definitely not going to be able to be an astronaut because I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out how to fly. I'm sure we'll learn as we go. Alright. The big thing that I'm kind of picking up though is we got to match velocity when we're looking at the planets. It seems to be the big way to do it. Not always, but just kind of if it seems like it's getting out of control, we just hold down spacebar and try to go in on that. Oh dear. What even is that? Oh, whoa. Well, that's really freaking cool. Okay. This game is sweet. I wasn't expecting it to be an actual gas giant where we just go into the planet. That's neat. I have a feeling I can't exactly do anything here. I don't know if we can land. Let's try going into this cockpit mode here, or whatever. We're automatically locked onto there. That ain't working out too well. So it's kind of pushing us out from there. But we did see there was a thing outside of the planet here that we might be able to land on. Wow, this is really cool. Oh, there's a landing right here. Okay. Neat. It's hard. think we can get up to the top here. Okay, switch. The only issue is I'm locked onto that planet right there, and I don't want to be locked on. Nope. Come back here, buddy. Maybe it's the autopilot. Nope.
That was smashing.
Oh, thank you so much, Jesse, for the subscription. You're the bestest. Hope everything's going well with you. Also, speaking of which, I do gotta do a couple of shoutouts here. I don't have the clip thing set up yet for shoutouts, so I do apologize. But I will do that once I figure out how to land on a planet or die trying. At this point, it could be either or. It's just, for some reason, the big issue is we have this locked on to there. So whenever I go into our little cockpit mode, it just automatically locks on. And I don't want that. What if I hold that button? Nope. There's got to be some kind of way. Put this away. View map, engage autopilot, match velocity. It's forever locked on. That is so wild. Oh, Dag, I just remembered I never sent you that info for that. Do you still need it? Actually, no, I'm good with that. Bernie has sent it over to me, so I do appreciate it. It's just it got a little crazy with the new pupper. So, yeah. But no, I'm good. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Well, so apparently you don't need to land if you just crash into it. So, here we go. Okay, time to go outside and see how this kind of goes through. Wish me luck, everybody. Yeah, birdie for the win. Which, speaking of which, I'm gonna go do our shoutouts really quick. So bear with me, everybody. And we're gonna do a shout out at Am I Dying? Oh, please don't tell me I'm dying. This is, maybe I did the wrong choice. We're going on our ship here really quick. Shout out to Jesse. Alright, but yeah, if anybody's ever looking for a new streamer to go and check out, go check out Bernie VTuber or Jesse Hand. They're both absolutely wonderful. Love their streams. Stop on in, say hi. Chances are I will be in the chat too, so definitely a whole lot of fun. And apparently, this is like water here too. Alright. Oh, we got a jetpack booster. That's cool. Hey, no problem at all. Alright. So if we use shift and space, that's cool. I like that. We got another one of these weird creepy head things that scanned our memory last time. Okay, let's translate. Statue workshop. I don't believe we can go into the workshop yet, everybody. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. Even though we're at our home planet before, it was nice to have a little introduction as to what some of these things are, like these crystals, but at the same time, usually they can be pretty easy to figure out, right? Because chances are you see a shiny glowing crystal, you're going to go and walk towards it. At least I do. Okay, so we've got some trees here, that's cool. I'm happy for that I'm not going to die. What are you? It is not pressure sensitive, okay. I saw something pop up there for a second. Okay, maybe not. Oh, dead body. Right. Hopefully that's not our friend that the kid was talking about. Got another platform over there. I have a feeling these little glowy things are going to be something that we're going to need to work with here. Yeah, there's another one over here too. Oh, we've got another translation. Lami, they're going to test the memory statues tonight. Bollocks says that it can be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we don't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? I really want to see the test too, Lami. But that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Pollux will let us see a later test. I want to say target, but it's target. Pollux specifically told us not to do that. We're not going to do that. And by we, I mean they're not going to do it. I might. jump. Okay, apparently the bigger jump is not going to go ahead and get us what we need here. Oh. Okay, so I could use the scout gun while I'm out here. For a second, I thought it was going to be like a portal gun from a different game. That's wild. Alright, can't quite go over here. Just struggle busting a little bit. Come on. The gravity seems a little bit worse here too, but I think we can do it as long as we get on top here. We can get back up. Let me up. Or maybe not. Can I escape this way? Sweet. There's definitely a downstairs. Yeah, there's gonna be something with these. My guess right now is I have to get into that basement, and there's gonna be an object that we can probably pick up and maybe bring over to these little glowing platforms. Not 100%. That's just kind of like my guesses here. Or maybe we had another puzzle. Okay. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, that looks way too fancy not to be used. Boop. Yeah, unfortunately, our leaps are not going to be high enough in order to just kind of jump over the side, so follow the yellow brick road. Hope for the best. Good luck, young man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day today, Bropa Show. Okay, Folix. Now, I don't think we voiced him yet, so we'll just kind of throw a random thing on here. Welcome to Giant's Deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the island. Whoa, what? Oh, is it taking my memories again? Kind of like how the other one did? Oh, that's really cool. It actually is going all the way back to the beginning, pretty much. That's wild. What? Okay. Welcome to Outer Wilds. Apparently. Hey, you ready to get off this ground? Ship's all fueled up and ready to go. Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep. But that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out underneath the stars the night before launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all the bit jumpy. Did we just die? I guess the question is our ship... Okay, yeah, our ship is still here. That was wild. Pre-flight checklist. Oh, I didn't see this last time. Okay. Jetpack auto boost. Okay, translator can be equipped with a button press manual. Okay, we already know about that. Oh. Okay, I guess it's just letting me check freeze time while talking to others. What the heck? How to... Freeze time while talking to characters and reading journals or signs. This will prevent a character or animations playing during the conversation. I don't know if that's going to be something that I want to use. Maybe? Okay, weird. Cool that they gave us a checklist, though. Now, the real question is, did this update, though? Okay, so it does update. Then my guess is we didn't die. We just kind of got mind teleported or something like that. That was weird. Okay. So we got our village. 0G cave. Apparently there's a 0G cave here. All right, so yep, that's just giving us some explanations to what we basically did. Can I zoom out? Yes. Map. Oh yeah, look at that. Gives us the different planets and everything. That's pretty neat. We did not get into the workshop, though. Found a signal for the statue workshop next to a broken door that used to lead inside the island. Some of the children debate about bypassing the statue's workshop's door and sneaking inside via an alternate, more dangerous route. I kind of want to go back to that planet and see if I can get back into the workshop. I'm very curious about that. Now, the only big thing that I would really like to learn is that we ended up locking onto a planet or a moon. I'm not sure which one it was, but I wasn't able to unlock from it before. So it does look... Okay, so maybe it's just simply left click. And I still love this music too, just kind of... It's really nice. It's nice and soothing and everything. If I had a choice, I'd probably just be playing this the entire time with this music. Alright. We can roll and also free look. That's pretty neat. I gotta test it. Oh, look at that. That was cool. Okay. Alright, round 2 of trying to see if we can land on a planet with no issue. Music is brilliant in this game. It really is. To the point where I have a feeling that when I'm not playing the game, I probably just load it up on a YouTube playlist and just kind of play it while doing other games too. Oh, stop going away from the planet. Can I use the... Alright. We can do the autopilot. It seems like the autopilot definitely helped out a lot last time. With me, I usually like to try to learn the systems in order to get to a point where I can do this myself. But it's going to take me a little bit to try to figure out how to do the flight controls with this. Unfortunately, I was just kind of drifting away a little bit too much. But that's also why I'm not an astronaut in real life, so yeah. Okay, I think we're getting closer. We should be good. I don't know if me holding down shift is actually going to do anything while I'm in autopilot mode. Oh, I'm guessing not. Alright, let's see if we can land in the same spot that we were last time. And now our goal is, we're not going to go back to that weird puzzle that teleported me back to our home planet. We're going to try to find the alternate route into the workshop. Oh, there's... What is that over there? Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, right there. What's that thing? Alright. We missed our opportunity. Let's just go find that old landing pad that we had. Gravity's a little rough here. It's okay. We played hopscotch. We were able to get over there. Great. Okay. How long do you think it's going to take in order to figure out how to get into the workshop? Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. That's the door right there. Last time I believe we kind of just took the path up. Doing a little bit of a casual perusal around the sides here, just to make sure that there's no kind of secret path off over here. It doesn't really look like it, so we'll just take this path up. And then just avoid the puzzle. And the good news is, too, apparently there's a bunch of trees up top over here, so... Doesn't look like oxygen's quite an issue just yet. Oh no, oh no, oh dear. Okay. That's not good. The crystals do not have a super long reach. You can very easily fall off into the water. Come on, buddy. All right, round 2. Let's try that again. Oh, Oh, I just noticed too, next to the map, it actually tells you what the gravity is for the planet. That's neat. For some reason, my jetpack kind of just cut out there a little bit. Well, I might have to be a little bit careful with that too. Alright, maximum effort. Now, I also know that this planet is extremely stormy. But I really love the cyclones that are just in the background over here. It's the little water tornadoes and everything that are going on. How cool is that? I want to get a better look. The sights in this game is really cool too. And the crazy thing is, this is what, our second place that we've already visited. I'm very curious what's going to show up later on. Alright, so that's where the puzzle was last time. There's that weird little thing over there. They said that there was a dangerous path that we could use in order to get into here. I think I could shoot a scout thing inside there. Oh, I can. Okay, that's cool. Screenshot. Apparently it's only one direction, so that's not exactly helping me out like how I want it. So it's got the little pads in there too. I'm kind of wondering if the pads are what we're going to use in order. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, they're highlighted. What is this? Hold on. Oh, I am going off into Narnia. Help. I don't know what to do. And it's gone. Okay. Ooh. That is really cool. Okay, so we gotta wait for the tornadoes to come and actually hit us. And then they activate the platforms. That's really neat. That is so cool. I love this game. Alright, come and hit me, buddy. Come back. Wait, is my suit red? I don't know if we take damage in this game. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know how long it takes for them to come back and hit us, but at the same time, I'm wondering if I need to go back to ship in order to kind of repair, maybe? Oh, come back. Alright, well, we're going to test this out and find out. We'll wait here. Hopefully the tornado comes back, hits us, and yeah, kind of go from there. Let's shoot this off, take snapshot. That's so cool. I get amused by very basic things. Little kid in just a candy store. Alright, so yeah, our jetpack won't last super long. I see the bar. For some reason I was thinking as long as we had fuel, we could probably use the jetpack. But we'll have to be very careful with that. Is that something else over there too? There might be a lot more to this area than what I was kind of thinking. Shift doesn't give you boost, it tries to lift you, but right now it only expends your fuel. Okay, gotcha. I will try not to use it then. That way I can hang on to the whole entire fuel that I've got, which is basically gone right now. And maybe there's a way to get these things to come and attack us. Kind of almost looks like it's getting a little bit closer, but... The only other thing that I'm kind of thinking of is that maybe there's a time limit to how they kind of come over and hit us. And just depending on how the planet rotates. We'll see here. Okay. It can be useful on planets with lower gravity. Which, it's definitely not this planet, that's for sure. Okay. Let's try to replicate what we did last time, too. shadow launch thing out here. Took a picture. Alright, come and attack me. It doesn't last super long either. Okay, so this is the way that we came from. Good to know. That might be coming closer. I can't quite tell. The worst part about it is, too, we got hit by it once, so at least we now know what we need to do with the puzzle. It's just they don't know how to trigger it yet. And also, we're not going back into that either. Hello, Nessa. I do see everything moving. There might be a way to kind of... Oh, trees detected. Okay, we're good. What I'm kind of guessing is maybe there's a way to move the planet in a certain... Oh, wait. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Okay, we got things coming up. I think we're good here. Should be our time to shine. I'm gonna wait on this one here. Okay, here we go, here we go. Let's just hope that we don't die. Wish me luck. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, is... It's a protection thing. Interesting. Might be in danger. Okay, yep. Ow. Yep. Okay, fall damage is really bad. So, I was originally thinking those little tornado things were going to be essentially giving us a teleporter into the workshop, but it was just a protection from the weird anti-gravity that we had going on. So that's good to know. It's probably just wasting time there while going in, but I'm determined. Oh, oh. What just happened there? I don't know if that was coming over this way, but there's a weird explosion on that little tiny thing. I'm gonna get distracted by all the stuff that's happening into this game right now. Okay, up we go. Put on our suit, go back out there. Turn the buckle on up. Oh, and I also see that we had a chat over on YouTube too. Sorry, totally missed it. Also, hi on YouTube, it's me, Jesse, but I missed my emotes. Hey, Jesse, how's it going? I got my crown, though. Very nice. Pretty cool. Conveniently, the chat that I have for over YouTube is being blocked off over with my soda can. So that's always fun. Alright, so that's the planet that we were seeing originally. I wonder if we can lock onto that little tiny structure. It doesn't really look like it. We're going to use autopilot, try to get close, and then maybe we can land on this little structure here, too. Oh, it looks like it's got a moon, too. I don't think that's the moon that we landed on. Right. Autopilot disabled. Cool. Okay, we're doing good. We are not doing good. Go back, go back. We're drifting too far. Maybe it's either going to be very difficult to land on that little tiny thing, or we just can't land on it. So I'm going to ignore it for right now. Because my skills are definitely, with the flying, is not there. Oh, but there's a little red thing on that little area, so probably we'll be able to. Can I fly into here without getting hurt? No, not really. Alright, good to know. Oh, get out of here. Shut the front door. So when the water cyclones go through and hit the islands, they actually get lifted up. That's really neat. But it does look like there's multiple islands here. Probably not the way that we get into the workshop, but I'm going to check it out. Kinda can land. Let's see if that works out. Hopefully this doesn't lead to death. Wish me luck. And right into the water. Neat. Okay. Should be okay. Just have to remember that next time that we're trying to get into our ship, that there's a convenient hole that leads right into the water. Very dangerous. Should be okay. Yeah, we got this, I believe. Jump in. Perfect. Okay, we just had to use the combination on that one. Now, for anybody that's out there, too, that has played this game, I'm not going to ask for answers or anything, but I'm curious. What's your thoughts on the DLC, and is that something, once I beat this game, that I should pick up? Because I'm very curious about it. Oh, that looks really fancy. Hard yes on the DLC? Awesome. Good to hear. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's do it. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Maybe. I might have just stumbled on an accidental discovery here. Okay, danger. Ghost matter detected nearby. Not quite sure what... Oh. Okay, so when they say danger, ghost matter nearby, that means don't keep going. Okay. Good to know. I'm only slightly almost dead. Fortunately, with how heavy the gravity is here, it's very difficult to kind of jump up on things. I'm kind of having a feeling, though, I don't want to be here yet, and I'm dead. Cool. Yeah, so that little island or whatever is probably not it. Unfortunate. Beat the game, then add DLC if you like the main. There's Ghost Matter tutorial and the starting village. Okay, so let's go see if we can find the Ghost Matter tutorial really quick, because I didn't end up finding that apparently. Right now, I can tell you from just experiencing what I have so far, yeah, it might be a little bit rough because I died a couple of times already. But I'm loving the game. The music's great. The visuals are awesome. Puzzles don't seem too difficult just yet. But at the same time, well, I probably solved, what, maybe 1 or 2 puzzles, not even. So, that's to be discovered just so far. But I am loving the game so far. I already talked with you. We gotta look for a Ghost Matter tutorial. We went up to the observation area. I don't know if I actually talked with you.
Hello there, Space Cadet. I heard you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you?
Tell me about the Traveler's instruments.
Oh, sure. I made all of the travelers' instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Shet's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels just like yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyways, you hear music in space. That's one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down.
Okay, and that's another thing too. I really haven't used the signal scope too much in outer space. I used it to find the kids. That might be something that we want to kind of try using here and there. Alright, I'm guessing the 0G cave is probably what we're looking for, so let's go and try to find that. And once we do the 0G cave, we'll go back in outer space and maybe try another planet. See if we find any new information or whatever. It's just, I don't know, it's just a very happy-go-lucky game. I like it so far. Are you throwing rocks? Let's see.
Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gussin said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates.
Oh.
It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome.
Ghost matter's super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Like it did to me.
Yeah, I heard touching it. It hurts so bad when it feels your whole entire hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any space, okay? That sounds bad and painful.
So that is actually a very good thing to know. Which, alright, so we didn't read this one either. Danger inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Oh. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. And that's the camera that we have here. Take snapshot. Gotcha. So it'll actually show up right there. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. That's pretty cool. What's this? It's a waterfall? Alright. Well, good to know. I probably don't... I'm not going to mess around with that. I'm probably going to die if I do that. We did not mess around with the 0G caves yet. Talk to Gossin. Hey, thought you might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast endlessness of space. But really, you should do fine out there. I wouldn't worry about that ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic Slade has at least fixed the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set down in the 0G caves and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute 0G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't. So long as you're confident, you can make the ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool. Get to it. And try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. I mean, I would say we probably don't need to, but I'm going to try it anyways just in case, because I don't think we did anything with our ship repairs just yet. And I smashed into a planet a couple times, so I really didn't think our ship was going to take damage, but good to know. Ooh, so this cave is really freaking cool looking. Almost look like outer space itself. Flashlight. That's really neat. 0G cave. We can suit up. Which boop. Yeah, so we get a little bit of experience with the 0G so far. I guess we're looking for a satellite or whatever inside here. Oh dear. So I can lock on. Oh, okay. You can match velocity also with this too, so that's nice. The thing I'm going to say is, it looks like matching velocity is going to be way more important in this game than what I originally was thinking. Right, you know what? That's actually not bad. Not sure if we get anything for repairing this, but I'm just going to repair all three and then we'll go back in outer space. Try another planet. Because I'm not quite sure where we can go in order to get into the workshop. Probably be easily figured out. I'm just kind of curious. So there's another lock-on point that's inside there. Actually, this would help a lot with our spaceship, too. It's just kind of flying around in these caves here. Right? Velocity match. I think I'm learning, everybody. I think I'm getting it. Okay, we got the training simulation done. That actually helped out a lot more than what I was expecting it to be. Still crashing into things, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. The real question is, how am I gonna get out of these caves? Dude. Okay, we did it. Sweet. Put our suit back. Alright, back into outer space we go. And also, if I had a cave like this in real life, I'd probably be there every single day. Just imagine going down into a dark cave and you have just a bunch of sparkles everywhere and it just looks like outer space. That would be really neat. Thank you, sir. Oh, nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space. But just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock. So go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there. And hey, try avoid getting yourself killed now that I put so much time into training you, got it? Alright, sounds good. But we've already got the launch codes, so yeah. Good deal. I mean, we already missed a couple of things, too. Wonder if there's more on this planet that we could just go off and explore. Chances are it's probably yes, but... we'll come back at some point. For now, the stars call us. My big question, too, is I wonder if there's a way that it can get this music to play more often in the game. Because they did say with our... what is it? This device? I think it's Y. I wonder if I can kind of lock onto a signal or something and just have the music play constantly. Okay. The only thing is that we were locked on with the moon onto that one specific planet. So we might have to return back to the moon. I don't know if that lock-on does anything. From what it was sounding from the logs, it looks like... possibly? Okay, so we've got a weird little planet right there. Got the sun. Is that the one that we're originally going to right behind the sun? Probably. I'm not quite sure if that's the moon that we're going towards. Maybe it was that. Alright, I'm going to be lazy and I'm going to go back to... oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. Don't need another death already. Get out of there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Autopilot. Maybe autopilot's the only way that I can live. I have no clue. I'm going to die, aren't I? I love it. There was no getting out of that sun after a certain point. And every text in the game has meaning, so try to pay attention to everything. There's no text just for text. Oh. Okay, that's actually really good to know. Thanks for letting me know. Welcome to Outer Wilds number 2. So you're telling me everybody in this game that has played has died at least once to going into a star? I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm just kind of thinking to myself, oh my god, did I really just do that? Okay. Round 2, here we go. I was too busy trying to figure out if there's just where I should go to my next destination there. There's another classic death to be discovered by you. Yay! Now I'm just going to be looking out. I'm just going to be thinking about every single thing. I'm like, is this the way that I'm going to die this time? How about this way? I am not going by you this time. You stay away.
Oh,
Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Champ time. Dying in the sun is a rite of passage. I'm glad I finally passed that rite of passage, but chances are I'm probably going to die a few more times to the sun. Let's be real here. Oh, it's actually really close. Let's try this again. Doing it one more time. I want to find the workshop, but we're going to land on where we were originally. I'm not going to go and land on a random island of roots that are popping out of the gas ocean, I guess you could call it. Here we go. And there's Variation of Sun Death, which is also a classic. That would be number 4. So what I'm getting is that Outer Wilds is just a variation of that one song, 1,000 Ways to Die. And by the end of our journey, we're going to probably reach 1,000. Oh. Hello. I wonder if I could just kind of stay here and get out. My curiosity is going to get the better of me here. I'm probably going to die a terrible death, but I'm very curious. Can I enter you? I'm going to go and say no because I'm not seeing any kind of blue additions or whatever here. I'm still very curious as to why it's just here. Alright, we tried it. Back into the ship. Down and up. Beautiful. Groundhog Day with 4 eyes. Yeah, that's kind of the vibes that I was getting when I went into that weird teleport, and every time that I'm dying, 100% is definitely a Groundhog Day thing going on here. So, with what you were saying too before, with how all the text is pretty much something that's always going to be important, I wonder if every location that I'm saying too is going to be important in some way. I'm not going to go here yet. From what we're reading with the ghost crystals, what I'm kind of assuming is that eventually as I keep going on in the game, this ghost stuff is just going to go away. So let's hope for the best on that one. Oh, there's a campfire here. Okay. And round 2. Just be careful. Unidentified signal nearby. Well, that's new. That should be good. Oh, hey. Gobber.
Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. Oh no, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately? Or is it just me?
No, it's me too. We're in a time loop.
Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, timely makes sense. Cool.
You're taking this pretty well.
Right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences.
Oh, what? Sorry, our conversation got cut short. Apparently, we were being attacked by a cyclone, so that's always nice. Hey, Jim Gizmo, good to see you. Oh, cool. I've been thinking about trying this game. Let me try to make sure that I don't fly away here really quick. You should definitely do it. I'm not super far into this game. I only just started, and he's still floating there. I love it. I like that they actually animated all that. But I'm right at the beginning of the game. I died a few times. It's been great. Music's wonderful. The story, I'm very curious as to where it's going to go. The visuals are pretty cool if you haven't noticed so far. I definitely recommend it. Don't watch them, as spoilers totally spoil it for you. Yeah, that before I ended up playing this, that's one thing that I did notice a lot of people were saying. Just go completely blind into this game. That's what I'm doing myself. So if you are curious about the game, maybe just very, very briefly watch it, but then just go completely spoiler-free for yourself.
Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long and started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough.
How's space treating you? I found something. Nice, nice. What you got for me? Actually, never mind. Oh, why'd I have the option for that then? No worries. Feel free to let me know when you find something cool, though. You know where to find me. So he did say other things here, too. What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring the solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts me out of my little island paradise, clear out of the water. Then, less peaceful. Yeah, I kinda noticed that. We just got hit there. Where should I explore in Giant's Deep? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something that must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. Which we did see. It was that explosion and like a little orb or something kind of was going off. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it. Seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on Gabbro relaxation scale. If you ever feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyways. You'll see. Okay, well that's good. We got a couple of things that we could go ahead and check out now. Also, I'm just catching up here on chat a little bit because I kind of missed a couple of things. Gravity is a bitch. It really is a bitch. It's a one-time experience, sadly, because it's based on player knowledge. That makes sense there. You can finish the game in 15 minutes if you know the... Wow, that quick. Holy cow. Dude's just soaking it up in his hammock. I'm kind of really jealous. I haven't been in a hammock in a while. Did an island just float by? Yeah, the planets and everything have their whole entire like rotation scale and stuff. It's really cool. I like it a lot. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you meant like, tell you more about it? I gotcha. Well, Giant's Deep is massive, and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current, a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also that one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their paths, island included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in the water. Less likely to kill you. Learned that the hard way too. Then we got one more here. I found your ship. Ah, cool. So it's floating in the ocean, huh? Did it look like I was having a good time? I love how chill and just nonchalant he is. Yeah, there's giant water cyclones and everything. A lot of water. My ship's just in the middle of the ocean. But it's cool. Oh, man. You can identify signals with your signal scope. Okay, so it zooms in a little bit. Oh. Okay, so... he kind of sounds like he's got a hurdy-gurdy, which that became one of my favorite instruments ever since playing Sea of Thieves back a while ago. You guys got a flute. Interesting. Nope. I guess he's probably the unknown signal. I wonder if I go up close, it'll be like, hey, it's known. Okay, that's really cool. I'm going to do that for now on, just so I don't have the unidentified signal. So I like that. Thanks for the heads up. Oh. Okay, it's cool. Nobody panic. I just might die. You did say land in the water. That's probably the best thing to do. We just have to run back again. Wow, that's really up there. See, isn't it nice? It's really nice looking. And peaceful. I mean, until we go crashing down into the water, but... I'll tell you that. That's really cool. Okay. Glad we didn't get murdered by a giant island, but here we are. We did it. We survived. Kinda. Alright, island's just a little bit underwater. We shouldn't go into the ghost cave either, because that's gonna kill us. And make sure you learn to use all of your equipment possibilities. They have many uses, and many puzzles solved by the equipment. Equipment usually has different modes. Okay, let's see here. So we've got this. We can zoom in. Which I don't know if that's actually doing anything there for us. It does say a little bit of a different like frequency and everything there. Okay, that's cool. And then the other one that we had too was our scout launcher. We have a photo mode, 1 and 4. Oh, I can take a photo right here, right up and close. That's cool. Put that away. That's one thing that I think I'm going to have to get used to because I'm not quite sure what that's going to do just yet. Got some fuel. Roast marshmallow. Oh, Let's try to cook it perfectly. We can move the stick back and forth. We got to make sure it's golden brown. You can never have completely burnt marshmallow, which some people actually swear by burnt marshmallow, so I will give them that. What do you think? Is that golden brown? I don't think it's quite golden brown yet. Make it all ooey-gooey. Looks like a pretty decent marshmallow. I'm okay with that. Not sure what it does, but hey, free marshmallow is a free marshmallow. So, the only thing I would say is right now from this island, I don't think there's anything else on here until we can deal with the weird ghost crystals. And then maybe we can take one of those water cyclones that pick us up and we can go to the top of the mountain. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's another thing too, Jim, if you're still here. The spaceship is a little bit difficult to kind of pick up and learn how to fly at some point. Because you got to match velocities and everything. It's not too terrible. It could be that I'm just kind of smooth brain. But it is neat. I do like the mechanics going into it. Alright, so we're going to go put our suit right over here. Oh, actually, let's keep the suit on. So we're going to go back to the other part of that one island. We're here originally. Oh, take off. Alright, so that's where we were. Got our water cyclones over there, which maybe we can go into the tiny ones. Alright, so we can go into the tiny ones. They pick us straight up into the air, which is really neat. But let's go back. That's where we were at one point. Try to avoid the water cyclones again this time. That's the big boy right there, which I don't think we can do anything with that just yet. Maybe at some point. Yeah, doesn't that look like a giant ghost crystal island? It's got some cool things going on here, but not yet. I'm very curious. There's got to be... There it is. Okay. I wasn't quite sure where the other island was. It looks like we have 2 of them. I haven't messed around with this one yet, so let's land here. And there is a landing mode, but the gravity's so intense here, I'm not too worried about it just yet. Hopefully this means that I'm not going to have my ship just get taken off the Narnia. Alright. Almost was a weird sound to it too. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so good news is if you manage to get into these quick enough, you don't get taken off. I don't... Oh, we can't actually leave too. So that's good. I have a feeling that's going to be a mechanic for something. Poor guy's dead, but let's read what the scroll's got going on. Okay, translate.
Cassava. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Our next stop will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed, while many others attempted have not.
If I know my brother Avens and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Evans and Malo a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum power to create room for their enthusiasm. Were we doing a Daz with that one? Yeah, we were. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words. They're atypical for you.
If I'm ever half as gooey as Malo and Evans behave together, Daz, you may launch me from orbital probe cannon.
That's probably the best girl voice you're going to probably get from me because I don't know how much higher I can get with that. But we'll try. Who knows? We'll see. Also, I was kind of just guesstimating there, too. We'll see. A little trippy. Upside down. I think that's where we came from. Just seeing if there's any other places that we can set down. I think we should be good right over here. There might be underwater areas too that we can check, so I'm just going to kind of casually... Oh yeah, there's something all the way over there too. So we'll check this side and go to the other side. Control module projection stone. Okay, so there's a translator. Let's put you there. Okay. Alright, so there's more here.
I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limbs here, Cassava. Tell Privet and Malo they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now.
An update. Malo and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brothers. She fears Idea may feel responsible. I'm kind of curious as to... Oh, maybe different colors are for different people. That makes sense.
I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus.
Alright. 17 minutes, 6 seconds ago. Oh, wow, that actually wasn't that long. Long-range probe successfully launched from orbital probe cannon. Oh. Interesting. So that must be the weird explosion and everything that we're seeing, too. Curious. I'm guessing this is a blueprint of some sort. We got hexagons here too, so 1, 2, 3. There's probably a certain order that we wanted to do it. Alright. Well, let's figure this out. We got one inserted over there already. Looks like there's another access point right here. We can remove it. Does that do anything? Kind of. Oh, whoa. You can pick up those stones and reinsert them? We just figured that out too, so perfect timing. But thanks for the heads up on that one. I do like that. Oh, okay. Maybe there's a time limit to it. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, so no time limit. There's just a small area that we can stay in. Okay, so that's not filling up anymore. All right. We've got an anti-grav thing right there. Another pickup right there. Another pickup right here. I wonder if I can just get close enough without getting knocked out of here. I have a feeling that's going to be a no. Come on. Can I get it? So either that's telling us where we can find them, or I just got to be faster. But so we've got this thing up top here. Maybe eventually we can actually go into this weird zone. Oh. Gotcha. Alright. I'm going to try to run for this thing really quick, and then if that doesn't work, we're just going to... Alright, so nope. Go to the other side, see if there's something we can mess around with over there, too. Just hope a cyclone doesn't come out and take us out. It's a fancy jellyfish over there. The big thing is, hopefully, we didn't have to go take that stone out, bring it over to the other side. Otherwise, this is going to be a bit of a long walk. Should be fine, though. Well, except for our oxygen values. I just realized we're halfway there, so... Might be an oopsie-cadoodle moment. We'll find out. Nothing over there. Aha. Another projection stone. It's just letting us drop it there. But I hear something coming by. We're gonna get lifted up. Oh no. Oh dear. No. No. Oh. Actually, it's not as bad as what I thought. We kinda have control. Oh, okay. It's cool. It might just be slight death. We should be fine. Oh. Okay. Phew. Almost was bad. I knew that was going to happen too. Alright. So the one that we had over there was just something that we could go ahead and translate. I don't think there's anything else over here that we can do just yet. Didn't really seem like there's anything I can mess around with there. So let's go back to the beginning. Might be able to put the stone on. Unless different locations have different kind of abilities, I guess you could say. Stone. I don't know why, but I thought there would be a stone thing here at the beginning. Maybe not. Yeah, it's just going to lead us out. Okay. Should be fine. Ooh. That's the cannon. That's... It looks menacing, but... Luckily, you shouldn't really have to worry about that. And that's another dead person. Okay. Hell of a place to die, my friend. Feel bad. You up. Put you down. Put you right there. Pick you up. Is that going to give us the same effect, or is it going to change up here? Oh, it did change up. Very interesting. What the heck was that? What the heck was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Oh, get out of here. Hell of a place to die. It really was. Now I'm understanding how that person ended up dying because of... I just got obliterated by some kind of weird giant blue thing. What is going on? Okay, so there it goes again. The cannon just fired something out. The cannon broke, though, from that, and there goes the orb. Okay. There's a lot more to that Altair plan, but at the same time, our buddy told us to go check out some other things, too. But I feel like we're onto something in that one puzzle. What the heck was that giant blue thing that just took me out? I'm gonna have a million questions before I finish this game. I'm calling it right now. I am so confused. It was really cool looking and pretty, but dangerous. Also, hey, Miss Jocasso. How's it going? I see everybody's just smiling at everything, too, just at that. Let's try to go in here. Oh, I think we're okay. Here, I'm gonna autopilot it because I'm going off all the way off in the distance. Now, I might have to be careful though because I don't know if it was that specific area when we went into. I don't know if it's the other world or some kind of weird other dimension that we're kind of going in for the puzzle. If that triggers that giant blue thing, then I'm gonna be on very limited time. Can I get in there? I think we should be able to. There goes an island. It's falling down. I think we should be okay. Oh, this is different. What the heck? Alright, there we go. We're going for round 2 on that puzzle there. Wish me luck, everybody. Being confused in another rite of passage. I'm glad that I'm going through all the rites of passages. But why is it that there's like 5 rites of passages that involve death and the other one's confusion? There's such wild rites of passages for this game. I love it though. It's great. Do not want that island. There's... Gotta find the other one that we're on. Go through Danger Alley here. Wish me luck. And yeah, oh. I believe that's the one that our buddy's on, so we probably don't want to go on this one. Oh no, this is where we had with the workshop. I'm not ready for the workshop just yet, but I am going to casually look around the sides here. Because last time, he said that there's a dangerous path that we could take. Shut the front door. Was it this easy to get into the workshop? Oh, it was this easy to get into the workshop. Oh, but I'm getting distracted. I need to go back to the other puzzles. We're going to do it. Check this out. Very clever game. I see what you're doing. That's pretty neat. Am I... Okay, I'm in my suit. That's good. I'm glad I decided to check around the sides though in my spaceship, because it would have taken me 10 million years to figure out I could just go underwater and then come up. Very tricky. Oh, we've got another one of these things. What? Okay, so we've got the weird statue that steals our memories. This is the thing that we see every time that we're coming back to life. And then an actual alien that's looking over at the statue. Maybe I'm the alien. That saves a point. Oh, wait. Does that mean if I die, I'm going to come back to life here? Relax. Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When bearing, the statue will choose whoever's in the closest proximity. We got pages. Hopefully this was the right way. See how many eyes it has open? That tells us the statue has paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in this star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. Okay, so that is what it was saying there, so that's really cool. Okay. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Follux. Oh, wait. Totally completely different person. They both have the same voice. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Follux. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a signal of Nomai's memories to his or her storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Alright. Well, I want to put you... Nope. Hold on. Bring that back. Put you away. It's saying equip translator, which I would like to do that. maybe I just, hang on, let me just kind of peruse here really quick. So just kindly step back so that Daz is closest to the statue. When pairing with the statue, it would choose whoever's closest. But we want its eyes to open up so it can pair with us. Now that we have our first successful pairing, each statue will send that. Okay, so we did have the other statue that we were able to pair with last time, but I want its eyes to be able to open up here.
That was smashing.
Very smashing indeed. Thank you so much for the subscription, Champ Time. I do appreciate it. Helps out a lot. You're the bestest. Where? Okay. There's got to be a way. What about our... Oh, sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to shoot a camera thing at you. What about with this? How did we do it last time? So he was looking at it from the side. Maybe that's what we got to do? Because that's what happened with us last time, too. We went along to the side and then all of a sudden looked at us and paired. What about up here? There's some additional stuff here too, but it looks like it's with the puzzle. I want to be able to save here in case if I die. Because let's be real, it's happened a lot so far. It's gonna happen again. Flashlight? We change photo mode. I do hear something coming by. Probably going to be getting lifted up into the air here. Not taking a chance. We're doing this. Yep, there it goes. I wonder if is that another statue over there? Maybe this one specifically won't get activated. Let's try to... Not letting me out this time. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Hold on. Okay, we're good. We survived. Well, I do see another statue over there. Probably not what we're looking for, but I'm gonna check it. So that's our buddy. Well, it's a shame I can't exactly figure out. I'm gonna get our lad here to activate, but I'm gonna go try to mess around with one of... Oh, 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so we had... They just said, kindly step back so Daz is the closest within the statue when pairing. See its eyes have opened. That tells us it's paired. Alright, well, maybe it's just automatically considering it. I know we didn't get the eyes open. Let's go see if we can mess around with the puzzle that's up top there. That might have something to do with it. We might have to power up the statue somehow. It's going to be my best bet. We do have multiple things here, including, technically, probably more ways to actually read, so yay. Okay, Rami.
I installed the mask inside the Ash-Twin project. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure.
Okay. Interesting. So the project's got to succeed first in order for it to actually work, so maybe that's why it wasn't activating. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds, as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in an event of equipment failure.
They will? Why is that?
If anything goes wrong with the Ash-Twin project, the statues and their mass will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem.
I hadn't thought of that. What a profound, horrific fate that would be.
Okay. Good to know, though. Alright, let's plop this bad boy in here. Let's see what's going on. Oh. Oh, you know what? We've got 2 of these down here. No, but these should be the respawn points. Interesting. So we've got 3 activated? Very curious. That's definitely going to be important. There's no way around that. I would imagine that's probably not what we need to do. Let's see. Did we do anything to activate you, good sir? I'm going to take that as a no. But thank you. There was a couple of things. I believe we should be able to go back to one of the previous areas. Let's go see if there's anything else we can do with that one puzzle. But we did figure this out. That was cool. O2. Yeah, it was... That's one thing I gotta definitely keep an eye on. Because it lasts a decent amount of time, but that can get me into a dangerous situation, and then I just end up dying. That wouldn't feel great. Come on. Up in the water. We got this. Alright, what do we got here? So that's our landing point from before. We did that already. I am curious. Maybe once we kind of go through... What's that? I think I messed around with that already. That was one of our translator things. Exit ship to repair headlights damage, landing gear damage. Yeah, that might be because I'm really bad at driving. Crazy, I know. Alright, well, we're going to leave that. We'll go try to find that other island. I can feel my neck just kind of like going around trying to adjust the spaceship for me, and then I realize that's not how that works. You gotta actually control it yourself. Go. How do we make repairs? Oh, it wasn't that badly damaged. Cool. Okay. Not terrible. We're in a good spot. Our fuel's a little bit low. I don't believe that should be an issue just yet. We'll see. The big thing that I want to double check is because we did put a couple of those nodes in over here. Oh, hold up. We got this. A little bit of a casual jump. Bam. Beautiful. I want to see if they're still in here even after we die, which it looks like it isn't. Good to know. Oh, but we did take it out when we died last time, so it might still be able to be inserted. Come on. Just a brief walk all the way over here. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay. So they all get taken out once we go and die. Good to know. Back here. Let's see that on the ground over there. Oh, is it going to go and do the explosion thing again with the blue light? I saw a giant red thing going through. Or maybe not. Sometimes it seems like it's showing us stuff that are happening, that are like taking place in our actual kind of regular world here too. Yeah, look at that. Interesting. There's a weird little thing right there. Got the anti-gravs here. Oh. This is showing me the cannon. That's the planet in the background. Okay, that makes more sense now. But something's going on here. It's making weird sounds. Interesting. I think this is also new information too, because we put in a new little tablet thing here.
Conroy, Das and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly. The one somehow sank down beneath the current.
Oh. Okay, that's good to know. Conroy, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current. But ours sank straight to the core. Does that mean I gotta figure out how to get to the core? Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using the other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude
For your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire's constructed a model of the giant steep here at the Brittle Hollows Southern Observatory, and it's revealed how an object might sink below the current.
Okay, so there's something that's showing that it might be able to give us some information here too. It's in the Southern Observatory.
Conroy, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain?
If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow, Gravity Cannon, and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I think there's something coming to lift me up here too, which is going to be a pain. So we got two trailheads, one at Brittle's Hollow Gravity Cannon, and the other one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. But it looks like Brittle Hollow is kind of grayed out, so I wonder if that means I haven't been there yet, but I have been to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Because it looks like this is going to be some important stuff that I need to know here. So we got to look for a model of giant steep here at Brittle's Hollow Southern Observatory and reveal how an object might sink to the below. They can't grasp an hour by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? And then he should have information in a different location. We gotta go and look at Brittle's Hollow and Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Got it. Alright, kinda got an idea there. I might be in danger. I don't want to get taken up. Okay, so 14 minutes, 59 seconds ago, long range probe was launched. Oh, it's actually counting. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's actually counting down and telling me a time of when it launches, and it keeps going up. There was something coming out of that sun, wasn't there? I don't know if that was just like a graphical thing or something. I'm very curious if that weird blue thing's going to be coming back here. Control module, put that back over here. Let's go to this other world. That's our planet. We're still in the weird little cannon area. So let me just double check to make sure. I want to go make sure that we're going to the right areas. Brittle's Hollow, Tower of Quantum Knowledge, which I think we can go ahead and probably learn that with our ship, which location is known as which. We're running out of fuel. We got to get back. But at the same time, I'm also curious if I'm going to be able to pick up that weird thing that fell down into the core. But he said that there's a way to be able to discover. Everything does also get reset there. We got our scroll that's off to the side. I don't believe it's gonna, yeah, so it's, oh. So it does reset the text on those too. Interesting. My brain's kind of ticking. Yeah, fuel level is running low. My brain's ticking here trying to figure out something. It's slowly getting the rust off. We put the suit back and put it back on. Does that refuel us? It does not. Oh. Okay, well apparently we have a healing station right there. That works out great. Now... so it's telling us more. Brittle probe cannon, ocean depths, construction yard, the twin project. So not quite telling us where we want to go. Brain ticking like a bomb gonna explode? Probably is. I haven't thought this hard in quite a while. It's just currently inside their brain like, what are you doing to me? Every memory recorded, it does have exclamation points, so that's pretty cool. The island must be where the Nomai created the statues like one of the observatories. I found a Nomai statue laying on the beach. It looks just like one of our observatories. Okay. What about you? Can I zoom in a little bit? Probably. I do like that it actually goes and records the information that I learned. That way I'm not going to have to just go ahead and memorize everything. Not that it's a bad thing to have to go and memorize everything, but it is nice just to have it conveniently here. Okay, so each storage unit inside the Ash Twinge project was equipped with a mask, statue's counterpart, which could then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user, and they were designed to activate once the project succeeded or an event that it failed. Okay. Which we talked with our lad there. Except it's not really highlighted, so I'm curious why that's not highlighted at all. Okay, so this is where they built the probe for some reason. They put the orbital cannon probe indefinitely in hiatus. Cannon was not asked to fire. But it has been firing. We have been seeing it. You'd go mad if you had to complete notes yourself. That's true, but also back in the day, a lot of people did do that, right? Where they just had a little notebook and for video games and kind of wrote it down. I wasn't one of those people, but I can definitely see people going out of their way to do it. Like in Crazy Conspiracy Theory guy meme. Just the entire back row completely have notes all over the place. If I go and I see the statues right here, I might be able to respawn, but I have to take these little icons here to go and find Salvatore Dali. Oh, I love it. Nomad decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator. So cool. There are two paths beneath Brittle's hollow surface that lead to the observatory. One starts at the gravity cannon, the other starts at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Which... we got to figure out how to get there. Which, like they said, there's two paths. Brittle's hollow or... the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, which I don't know if we can get to the gravity cannon. Maybe. Okay, so Rybeck's headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. This is the eye signal locator that we're trying to figure out. Nomai device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect signals from something called the Eye of the Universe. Okay. We're just going through these little green checkpoints here, too. I figured that's new information. Okay, so they finished building the final module to the orbital probe cannon and sent it into orbit around Giant's Deep. Cool. That's where we are. I used the Nomai projection pool and saw the interior of a space station and the orbit around Giant's Deep. Gabbro sees a bright flash in the sky at the start of every loop. Something must happen in order. Must be happening in orbit around Giant's Deep. It's true. Well, you know what? Let's try to see if we can actually get up to that. Very curious. Buckle up and take off. back in the day there was no Outer Wilds game. That's very true. You're not wrong. And now thinking of it now, Outer Wilds game designer developed brand new UI for managing game info. I mean, it's pretty nice so far right now. I definitely appreciate how they have it all handled. So they did a good job in my book. Oh. Blue thing? That blue thing might be far away. The interloper. And why do they call you the interloper? Wait, don't tell me you're what killed me. I am very curious right now because this thing looks like it's going right to the sun. It's not moving fast, but are you going into the sun? Oh, you are definitely going straight into the sun. Is this what murdered me? If you're called the interloper, does that mean I could tell you, like, not to interlope, please? That'd be nice. I would like to not get murdered. Well, with what time we got left, I don't know if that's going to actually do it or not, but I'm going to go and see if I can get to this weird little cannon thing here. We'll find out. It's almost brilliant game designer job in my book. A lot more brilliant than anything I could ever come up with, so I am going to agree with you on that one. I'm very curious if that thing is what killed me. Okay, hold on. Come on. Can't really tell. Oh, there's the interloper right there. It still is going on its path. Let's do the autopilot. Try to get back over here. I can't tell if it's at the sun or not. This is going to be the moment of truth. Okay, maybe it wasn't what killed us. No. Oh, I can lock onto it. It's very dark, but I think we can land on here. Come on. Lossing match. Very good to know. Oh. Something's here. Oh, right. We can go into this mode. I think that should be good. Right. Cool. Let's try that out. Oh. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. Oh, this is very trippy. Oh, I don't think this is the cannon. For a second I thought this might be the cannon, but we got a weird blue thing going on here, so... Well, that's wild. Alright. Ship log updated. Is this something I can read? Yes, it is. Okay. Control module. I will take it. What about you? What's over here? What are you? Launch module. Oh, so this is the cannon. Okay, that's cool. I think there's... Okay, there's 3 paths. Where are you going to lead me to? You the launch module again? I might have just gotten a little bit mixed up. Yep, okay, so that's the launch module. Is that one I did not check? I hear something happening. Probe tracking module. What was that sound? Oh, is it the blue thing again? I can't actually tell what's going on outside. There's the blue light again. Okay. So that's going to happen every single time. And originally I thought it was the interloper thing flying into the sun, but it looked like it just kind of kept going. So maybe not? But the good news is we can land on that. I don't know what that's going to do, but let's try to go back in there, use the control module, and then kind of go from there. Yeah, it's getting shot off again. Weird. And good luck. Well, I was going to say good luck with the fish, but it looks like you got a weird drawing of a fish, so good job. Close enough. And feel it. There's just... I don't even know what to think anymore. I was almost certain there for a second, and now I'm just... Nah, not anymore. We'll find out... Ooh, what's... Did anybody else see that? There's a red little flashy thingy right there. And I can lock onto it. What is that? It's very far away. I can't... I know myself. I have a brain where all of a sudden I see something and I say, ooh, that's a shiny new piece of candy. I want to go check that out. But we're not going to do that just now. We're going to go find our little launch module thing that we're... The cannon or whatever that we're at. And then we can check out the red light later. Did my message on YouTube come through earlier? Yes, it did. I do appreciate that. So I was like... I did read it out at one point. I don't know if you're still there or not. But I do see you got the little crown, so way to go. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. So that's the broken thing. No, no, take me back. We gotta go back to the island, Jack. Okay, just when in doubt, autopilot. That's gonna fix it for me. There should be a little launch probe thingy. Gonna readjust. Maybe those are the launch things that I gotta get to. They're just drifting off a little bit more. I know I've said it before, but this music, it gives me all the happy feelings inside. I love it. It is just straight up beautiful. And there's that red dot again. Stop teasing me, red dot. It's not fair. I want to go check it out. Yeah, I had to step away for a bit so I didn't hear it. Hey, no problem at all. Appreciate it. So maybe those are not the things I was looking at. Thoughts going on in my mind here. You know what? That's it. We're doing it. We're heading to the red probe, and then we'll just kind of casually see if we're going to go past our weird little launch thing. Keeping an eye on you. I want to see if that thing's still there. Should be okay. Hopefully it'll keep us going in the same direction. Yeah, because there's the broken cannon. It's got the parts there. Firing retro rockets. Okay. Alright, what are you, little flashing red light? You got my curiosity up here. Just please don't kill me. Game is an ADHD nightmare. It really is. Oh. Hold on. Match velocity. Oh, you're a spaceship, aren't you? Error map offline. What? I think it had longitude and latitude directions on it. Because they had 42.1 or something like that. Will you come back online, please? Did I damage you beyond repair? I'm sorry if I did that. I might have made it useless. I'm sorry, I break everything I touch. Probably shouldn't be playing soccer with you in outer space. Oh, there's the interloper again. And he's actually really close this time, too. Okay. So it can't be the interloper. Or maybe he can. I the one that I want to land on. Oh. Hold on. We got our thing again. It's going back and forth. Right there. Yeah. Okay, we'll go back for the other things later. Can't get distracted anymore. Museum has information on the satellite. We did read some things at the museum too. Trying to recollect what I was reading in there. I think I have vague information about one of the characters launching it out for a reason, but I'm not 100% sure I remember what the exact reasons were. Oh wait, are you a moon? Oh, what just happened back there? Did you see that explosion? There was a bunch of blue lights and everything going on over there. Oh, it's happening over there too. What? I really gotta stop getting distracted, but it's so pretty. Do people ever just play this game and instead of play it, just kind of sit here and watch things happen? Because I could totally see myself doing that. Just take in all the ambiance. And where'd the moon go? That was a big oopsie on my part. So this bad boy's coming around again. I believe I can do... Oh, I can lock onto you. Okay. But we do know that there's a moon that we can mess around with now, too. So that's good. So don't forget about the moon. Wow, there's one planet has me just wanting to do everything here. Edge velocity. Very good. Switcher view. Oh, that's probably not the view that we want. There we go. It is the view that we want. Oh, too fast, too fast. Okay. That was almost bad. Very good. Got our suit on. Wish me luck. Doing this again. Okay. Which one we had right here? This is the launch module. Beautiful. You are control module. And we had another one, which is the probe tracking module. I'm curious about the probe tracking because that's probably the blue thing that was shooting out. And, anywho, control module, let's go check that out. I'm starting to have a feeling that all of this is broken and there's going to be nothing left here for me. Yep, launch module. Guess we'll just kind of peruse in here. Launch scout. Sure. I don't believe I can go through here. My body's slightly too big. I am too rotund to get through. Well, let's go check out the control module. The only thing I could say is... this one's all destroyed too. Which it's not. Okay, that's good. We're making progress. Okay, this is what we saw in our vision, and that, whoa, okay. It's just really bad anti-gravity, okay. Should be alright. Okay. Believe we did see that too. That might be stuff that we could actually go ahead and read. Projection stone. You know what? No, this is a broken part. She right there. Can't do anything with that just yet. Hold on. Because I thought it was going to give us a projection over to the other side of the planet. which it does. Interesting. I wonder if there's more to read here. We're gonna put you down right here. Hold on, hold on. You're going ahead of yourself here, buddy. Ovens.
Malo, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crews have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above.
Okay, so I thought it was a girl at first too, so that was my fault on the voicing. I just kind of automatically assumed A at the end of the name, so my bad. But either way, we're gonna keep the voice for them. So, Malo.
I see, and I'm right to think that coincidentally, we'll be ignoring that setting. Question mark?
But the thing is, we've been changing up the voices for everybody anyway, so it doesn't probably really matter.
I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do.
Given the orbital probe cannons, all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. So it seems like the eye of the universe is what I'm thinking is probably going to be our goal here.
Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love.
Okay. So, I'm very curious here. We do probably get some more things that we could go ahead and discover, so we'll put you down right there. Plop you in, see what other reading we have.
I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says there is a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire.
Wait, we already read this one, I think. Yeah. Alright, so it's the same information. We don't have to worry about that there. And anti-gravity. I don't know if we're going to need any of these for the other side here, but kind of do it. What do we got? Drop launch module projection stone. So these are things that we could just go ahead and read about, I think. Oh. No, come back here. Thought we were just going to do a translation, but apparently not. Nope. Okay, I got an idea. Random blue ball. It's a cool sound. I like that. Okay, so we have the cannon and then maybe the planet? Unless this is where it gets the ammunition from. The only thing I'm trying to decide is how the cannon's positioned with the planet, because I have a feeling that we're going to want to use this in order to shoot us to the core. Not 100% sure, but that's just kind of the feeling that I'm getting with that. Oh, we got translations. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. Okay. Do a little bit of a gander over to the other one, see what happens here. So we've got a giant cannon. There goes the probe. Bye, probe. And a burp. Alright, what do you got here? What are you going to tell us? Warning, orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to modules detected. Good to know. I mean, I already knew because, well, I saw it. But still, good to know. Okay, what about here? So we got broken cannon. What are you going to tell me here? Probe tracking module missing. Ship log updated. Okay. I'm gonna bring you all the way back here. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Go ahead and do that. It's going to go back there. And now let's see. We can get back into the tiny hole, which might be a little bit difficult. I'll figure it out. Take that. So we get a little bit more information. I don't know what that giant weird thing is. Oh, that looks really fancy in there too. You can read every circle separately. Every circle? Let me kind of go back here really quick. Velocity match, yes. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, I see. For a second, I had to think to myself, I wasn't quite sure what you meant. Why is it... Why are we flashing red here? Blah. Good thing I came back, because I wasn't quite sure what every circle was for a second. And then we saw it. Are you gonna pop up here again? There we go. 14 minutes, 35 seconds ago. Request the launch probe received from the Ash project. Can aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. So, gotcha. It's going along with telling us how that probe got shot. And I'm taking that big, huge, weird, giant thing was what was commanding it to go and shoot. This has multiple here too, so we'll start at the beginning. Begin launch log, orbital probe cannon launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Then, warning, orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to module is detected. Oh, I would have totally 100% missed that too, so thanks for the heads up on that one. Game designers made a brilliant job on the game. Still, there's room to improve in terms of basic tools, UI. Yeah, that's probably every game out there, right? I mean, some are better than others, but they did do a really good job with this. It's just, well, sometimes you have gamers like me that don't observe as much as what they probably should. Orbital probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Intact. No structural damage. Viewpoint window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Okay, so it's just saying that there's stress. Intact. The window was fractured. And then the probe was missing. Okay. Well, we got the ship log updated there, so that's good. We can always refer back to it when we need to, which is very helpful. I'm developing my own game right now, so watching many streams, and the Stux and UI are all the same so far, which that's really awesome that you're developing your own game. Pretty cool. And, you know, I hope that when it releases, give me a heads up, because I would love to go ahead and buy it and play it. But at the same time, that's a very smart idea, just kind of going through and just seeing how things kind of go through. And how to just kind of improve it for your own game and everything. It's like you said too, even when things seem really perfect and really well designed, just always keep in mind when some people like me out there, we can very easily overlook some of the things that could be right in front of us, but at the same time, it also kind of adds to the wonder and just helps with the game too. Sure, if you still be alive by that time. We will see, but either way, if I am still alive, let me know. I'd be more than happy to go and buy and play it. You can imagine it takes a very long time to make a game. Alright, so we went and checked out that. We got a lot of information from there. We did go to the red probe, which unfortunately I might have teensy tiny little bit broke it by ramming our spaceship into it. But no, we're making good progress. It's cool. Get a couple of other things over here too. The interlopers still making their way through outer space. I don't think there's anything I can do. I wonder. Well, we're able to run full speed into the other stuff. I wonder if I could just kind of smash the interloper with my spaceship. Engage autopilot. We got this, and then we're gonna go and land on that bad boy right there. Alright, I'm coming for you, interloper. Get ready. Hopefully this isn't gonna be anything bad, but we're gonna find out real quick. Full speed, Captain. Take off autopilot. No, we are going straight in. Okay. I know that should have been a very obvious thing that would have happened. But I'm a little bit surprised still that it happened. Welcome to Outer Wilds number 6. I'm going through all of them today. Bet you we'll go and hit like what, 11 at this rate. All right, so there goes the probe and it's exploding again. Which this time I didn't see the probe go out. What are you? There's a couple things I didn't see that from like our previous playthroughs. Let's kind of flop this on. Going through all the initiations. Just have the music in the background. Dumb ways to die. Billion dumb ways to die. If you're ever flying through outer space, don't ram your spaceship full speed into a comet. Especially if it's named the Interloper. Otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Is that our moon that we went and locked onto before? Timber Hearth? No, that's our plan. I think that was one of the ones I was gonna go to at one point. Brittle Hollow. I don't believe that's the moon that we're on. Oh, I totally forgot about the moon locking onto stuff too. Where was our little special thing too? Was it this? No, this is Dark Bramble. There's our interloper bud. I wonder if I can... We're gonna lock onto this. I don't know if this is where we want to go, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna land and I'm gonna consort our journal that tells us our information, because I want to go back to that moon and just adjust it to a different planet, because I don't know if that's going to change anything with how we interact, but I want to make sure that I'm not missing out. Hold up. Wait a minute. It is a hole in the planet. Oh. Oh, okay. What is going on here? And can I get my ship in here? Or do I want to get out of my ship? Hello. Are you a black hole? Am I going to regret this? What is going on? What if I... That was really neat. I wasn't expecting that. I kind of was half expecting to die, if we're being completely honest. What are you? And can I land on you? My brain just thinking here. I have... Maybe I can't do anything with this just yet. But they wouldn't just go and put something in the game just so you could stare at something for several hours and just have it not be interactive with, right? It's kind of like the journals that you were telling me about. Everything has a reason for it. Oh. I think that's just what we've been to before. Okay, we're good. It didn't take us too far out. Let's go back through the portal. Oh, can I not go back? It rejects me. Okay. That's pretty cool. Welcome to number 3, 4, and 5 reserved yet. Oh, I will find them. I don't think we messed around with the Dark Bramble at all yet. Let's go ahead and mess around with this. It's also got a moon that we can see too. This looks like another one of those fancy planets. The only thing is, with the planet that we went in with the black hole, there was stuff on the outside too. So we'll have to go back and check it out some more. I just gotta remember not to forget about that. Oh, hold on. We're getting there. Just don't go too crazy with it. I wasn't expecting it to be this big inside. Okay. There's a red light over there. Oh, no, no. What the heck was that? Holy crap, that was terrifying. Welcome to Outer Wilds number 5. See, I told you, I'm gonna find every single one of them. My ship's broken though. What am I gonna do? There's a red light in there. Is the red light gonna be an even bigger monster? Okay. Alright, I gotta repair my ship. Here, actually, before we do that, let's slow down the ship. Stabilize. That should be good. Okay. Velocity match. There's our damage. Okay, hull's repaired. Maybe that's all the damage that we had. Not quite sure. Okay. Let's go on in. Not going to be one of the top 10 best ideas I have, but we're going to try not to die. I'm scared. Technically, he didn't die yet. It's optional with number 5. Okay. There's a good chance, though. I'm going to try to rush into that red light. I don't know if that's where I gotta go. Is it that close already? Oh, it's right there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. No. No. Again, the jump scares in here now. Okay, come on, before they kill me. Thread the needle. Did I do it? Can I change your mind? Can I change your mind? Can I change your mind? That would be great. I don't know what to do, please. No. This is absolutely terrifying. Somebody help me, please. I don't know what to do right now. I am stuck in a tiny hole with giant... Oh, you are closer. I could just boop your face. Okay. Gotta take a chance. Wish me luck. Please don't kill me. Oh. I'm outside. And they expect me to go back in there? What the heck? I don't know. I'm having mixed emotions on what I should do right now, and something tells me I need to go back in, but at the same time, I'm afraid I'm gonna die here. Lucky me. It was very close. I had nowhere to go inside there. Let's just go for the red light. We got this. No thinking, just doing. Worst comes to worst is we die, right? Maybe. Actually, it could be a whole lot worse. Master, wait, what happened? What happened? Did I die? I must have gotten in, because last time we went to the red core, nothing happened. The brain cells are just, they're ticking again. Yeah, there goes the other one again, too. Maybe if I'm fast enough, I can eventually catch that. There's got to be something that I'm missing. Like some kind of path that will actually make sure that I'm gonna live. Now number 5. Yes. Thank you. I have gotten the number 5. I've leveled up, if you can say my deaths are considered a level up here. Did he just ram full speed into the anklefish paw? Maybe. Something happened. Hey, Captain Salty Dog. Good to see you. Thank you for the raid today. If anybody hasn't gone and checked out Captain Salty Dog, go ahead and check them out. They're absolutely wonderful. I hope everything went great today. Captain Salty Dog was actually doing a birthday stream too, and they were playing Disco Elysium. That's another game that I'm very curious about. That seems to be pretty fun. But hey, how's it going? And I don't think, for some reason it's not doing the shoutouts after people raid. I'm gonna blow up my ship when I'm trying to type in stuff. Oh dear. And Captain Salty Dog. There we go. We got a shout out for there. So if anybody's ever interested, go ahead and check out Captain Salty Dog. They're an absolutely wonderful streamer. Love everything that they do. Very entertaining. And it's also another streamer that I am usually inside their chat. So stop on in, have a chat, have a blast. But yeah, we're having a good time here, Captain. We're just going through outer space. I'm getting in by giant outer space fishes. It's a beautiful game. I love the sights. Completely confused though. I am not quite sure just yet what is going on, the best path to take, but I am having fun just exploring all the planets, ramming full speeds into comets, and just having a blast. It's been wonderful. Oh, Agile. Oh, naturally. I was going and saying a bunch of stuff too. That's the one thing. Love Twitch. I hate that the ads get pushed so much. It's a shame. If I had the choice, I'd just turn them off. There's that place though. I don't think I'm ready to go back in. I don't know if that's where I should go. Come on. Readjust. Lock on. It's okay, we're making it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, we're kind of doing it. I'm doing it one more time. Round 2. Ooh. What are you, good sir? Oh, are you just the portal that I get yeeted out of? I think you are. It is. It's... Oh. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. There's something else there, though. Right? Hold on. No. Take me back. I'm being distracted. Yeah, right there. It kind of almost looks like there's something else by the portal this time, right? And I think the Agile is gone now, so if you're still there, Captain Salty Dog, sorry about that. Welcome back. Use the map, Luke. I have a map. Okay, hold on. Let me try to... I'm gonna adjust myself here, Just so I'm not flying around outer space. Oh, I can. Nope, take me back. Oh, I didn't have autopilot. Okay, let's see map. Yeah, nope. Tab. Oh. That's fancy. Good call on the map. But welcome back, Captain Salty Dog. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. How was Disco Elysium in the birthday stream today? I hope pretty well. I know I've been enjoying watching you play that. But we've been having a blast with this game. It's my first time playing. We've been just kind of going around getting eaten by outer space fish, ramming full speed into comets called interlopers and all that other stuff. It's just... And the mystery. There's a whole lot of mystery. Can I land right here? Oh. Why, yes. We're going to casually just kind of go right here. Probably not block off the entrance. That might not be a good idea. I'm going to go and peruse this, but looks like we have a map, too, that I was not using. Look at that. It's got a bunch of little parts and everything kind of spewing out there. We can shift. Zoom view. Oh. Alright, so that's as far as we can go in. There's a little explosions off in outer space, too. So that's cool. Can I move? Oh, yeah, look at that. So it actually shows me trajectories of things, too. There's the interloper right now. It's going to go around the sun. Okay, so maybe it wasn't what killed us. Wild? It is wild. Holy blizzard out? Do I got a blizzard out right now? I can't see. It's dark outside. The weather over by me has been completely crazy. It has been up and down. It's just been blizzards and warmness, and it's a thing. The Hourglass Twins. That's pretty cool. Thanks for the heads up on the map. It's going to help me kind of like explore some things too. Yeah, look, it doesn't have... We haven't seen everything quite there just yet. Let's go check out this thing that we just landed on. We got our suit on. Wish me luck. Mainly so that I don't fly off into outer space and die a terrible death, but also that I can solve puzzles the right way. What do we got? Trees detected. I'll take it. Okay, so we're actually inside a pod. What do we have here? We got a ball and it's telling me to go do stuff. Oh, music started playing. That's weird. Poke. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. Oh. Oh, so we're in Brittle Hollow. Okay. Or no, maybe we're not in Brittle Hollow, but it's aligned with Brittle Hollow where we gotta go. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform of the floor during this alignment to be warped. Well, thank you, sir. So we got another projection stone. Very interesting. Equip translate. Oh, no, we already did that. We don't need to do that. Is that turning? Oh, wait, it is moving. I have a feeling we want this to be lined up with the arrows like that. I do want to figure out what the heck this projection stone is for, though. What did I do with it? Oh, no. You come back. But we might be able to take a picture to see certain things, too. Maybe not. What are you? Yeah, that's still... We still have time. We can go and explore somewhere. What do we have here? Oh. I don't know what that did. Oh. Oh. I don't know if we're moving due to that fact. I didn't hear any sound effects from there, so we're going to put this back in right here. What did you do? And, oh, it's moving faster. Oh, wow, that's moving way faster. Can we see through the floor? We can't see through the floor. Maybe we can time it perfectly to get it to stop. Three, 2, 1. Unless we can time it with... Oh, it looks outside there. Unless maybe that goes in the opposite direction. Oh. It does go in the opposite direction. Okay. Interesting. So this controls which way it goes. I like that. But it doesn't quite help if I want to be able to do something right away. Let's see. It did say that we have to be standing in the one area in order for us to teleport. It was that simple. Oh. Am I in the one place that I'm thinking of, or am I in somewhere else? I think I might be in somewhere else because I thought this is where I died. Oh, we didn't look at all those either. I'm going to go and check that in a second. Where am I? It did let me take the projection thing with me, too. Okay. All right, let's... No, don't get distracted by the weird giant red flame balls. Hopefully that doesn't mean I'm gonna die soon, but we'll ignore it. Departure time. 6:25.71807. Arrival time. 6:25.71806. Interesting. Return warp status. Charged. Step on the warp receiver platform to activate the return warp. So did we theoretically do, like, time travel then? Kinda? The only reason why I'm asking that is because we were 1 second before, well, what is that, 1 millisecond or even more than that? Before the arrival date or departure date? I'm not quite sure. There's a lot of red stuff that's floating around. What is going on here? Is this giant red ball trying to murder me? I feel like that's coming right for me. I do not know what to do right now. Oh, that's coming right for me. Okay, yep. Keep moving. Keep moving. Okay. Good to know. What do we got? Translator. Sweet. The Hanging City. Below 50 meters. We do have another reading thing here, though. Clary. To our friends at, actually no, let's do, to our friends at Brittle Hollow. I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked and we've successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Anora's original design, but as long as what we've built works, I'm delighted. I knew we could do it, Kasava. I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If we're accurate, they would violate casualty. There must be equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Kasava. This is wonderful news! I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. He is way too ecstatic on that one. Oh dear. Already holding that? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we've got a couple of projection things. Okay. What about you? What is this going to do right here? Oh, reading. Fire. As I've already told Rami, these measurements can't be accurate. How can Nomai arrive on the Brittle Hollow before he or she steps into a teleporter? The implications are absurd. Poke. As Pyre is confident the reading is inaccurate, she kindly helped me attempt to recreate this phenomena at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. Sorry, everybody. 1 second. Maybe I did enough voices for today. I'm getting a little tinkly thing back there. We have Pyre, Remy, which I think... Poke, as Pyre is confident the readings is inaccurate, she kindly is helping me attempt to recreate this phenomena at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update. Poke, the High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin Equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. I don't disagree, but it would mean that inadvertently broke several fundamental theories regarding the universe. We'd have to reconsider all of our beliefs and the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. So I do apologize there. We kind of got a little mixed up on the voices. But it happens sometimes. Try better next time. I got a little jumbled. Alright. What do we have going on here? This looks really creepy and fancy. I wonder what the projection things are really for, though. Maybe they kind of connect with each other or something. I mean, it's good to be able to see certain things happen. But I'm not quite sure. Oh, we got drawings here, too. You missed lines, sir? What we got? That one's good, that one's good, that one's good. Ha-ha, look at that. Thanks for the heads up on that one. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000 of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure the time to such a small degree? I'm curious because that's what we had with the one previous area. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's their instruments are wrong. Maybe it's actually with the teleportation itself. Curious. I think that was everything. I think it was just that one line there. I'm gonna double check just to be sure. I don't want to miss anything. I'm kind of doubting myself at this moment. So we got that. We got that. Yeah, looks like we're good. Okie dokie. I'm gonna plop you back on, even though we're not gonna go and use the observation there. So yeah, we have the teleports between the two, and I think that's what we ended up doing. We ended up reading over there too. Oh, O2. Good point. I think there's an oxygen meter over here. You are a lifesaver, by the way. Because I would continuously just... Oh, and that's happening again. Because I would just continuously be running around and just dying to oxygen deprivation or something like that. Anything up here? Nope. Okay, so we're good there. Let's go check out these things. Hopefully not die in the process. Can't really do anything with that. Let's do it. What we got? Oh. Alright, so Hanging City below. There's got to be a way to go underneath then. We read all those. We're good there. Oh, wow. That really gives you pretty decent boost when you're on the low gravity. Way better than the other planet that had 2 times gravity, am I right? Hello. Love this game. The projection stones are never fully explained, but basically they were Know My Email and VTC. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, thanks for the heads up on that one. Also good to see you. Sorry if I mess up your name. Shonoof. Shonoof is what I'm going to say. If I get it wrong, just let me know. I'll totally readjust there. I hope you're having a great day, and thanks for the heads up on that one. And you refuel. Dang, I did. How am I going to get my oxygen? That was just fuel. Do we have anything over there? Nope. 60 seconds. I think, hopefully we can teleport back over here. We're going to find out real soon. Whew. Okay, that could have been bad. We're very close to dying. I actually thought that was the oxygen tank there. Apparently it was fuel. Note to self, do not breathe the fuel. That is a quick way to die. Okay, so those are going through. I should be fine. Let's kind of go over in this direction. Back up to here. I'm curious if I can land on that weird little volcanic planet that keeps trying to murder me over here. We gotta keep an eye out on that. There's 10 million things that I want to just go ahead and explore. Okay, Felix. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum?
Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face.
I already, like, I'm losing it because I'm already don't remember exactly how I had Felix here. We already did that. Okay.
I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like the violent friend, Hollow's lantern?
This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes.
Sometimes it leaves its friend, Hollow Lantern, for its night at a time. The night's moon circles. This planet appears random. It seems to travel as it likes.
Imagine if there's 2 volcanic moons. I don't want to imagine that.
Then I imagine there'd be none of us left.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Hypothesis. There can exist too much lava. Yeah, you're not wrong. There's definitely... Oh, we almost did it again.
I strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis.
Yeah, me too. Good thing there are not 2 giant volcanic lava planets because, well... Yeah, we definitely wouldn't be getting hit in the face a lot. I much prefer that not to happen. Okay, we've got good oxygen, good fuel. Gotta keep an eye out for it this time. Ow. Luckily, low gravity means we're not going to die from a fall like that. Still, it's a little bit painful. Okay, what do we got? Oh, there's a side thing over here. What do we got? Oh, whoa, hold up. What's this? Wow. What in the heck? Oh, is this the inside of the planet? Am I at that one planet that I took the black hole in? maybe not. Or maybe I... What is... I don't know. Maybe I am at that planet that I went into the black hole. It looks a little familiar. I wanted to check this place out before. It just is very spaced out now that I'm here without my ship. Very cool look, though. I like that. I do believe that I probably want to come back here with my ship so I can explore it a little bit more because, well, as much as I like jumping around exploring, it might get a little bit dangerous. You can look at your map to figure out your location. Right. Yeah, I think... Let's zoom on in here. Yeah, this is definitely the planet that we're at. We just entered in a different way last time. Okay, good to know. Huh. All right. How do I get out of... Close that. Now I just gotta casually figure out how to get back to my ship, which we should have. Yep, right over there. Beautiful. There was a teleport that we can go ahead and get out from the planet's core, but it looks like there's probably more that we can explore next time there. But it looks like I actually do have to get going for stream tonight, so I do appreciate everybody stopping on by. I'm going to be playing some more of this game tomorrow starting at 7 p.m. EST, but I am loving this game. Thank you everybody for the follows, the subscriptions, helping me out when I'm not doing things the right way. I do appreciate it. And I hope you all have a good night today. Thank you also for the follow, Dero Terminator. Appreciate it. Helps out a lot. Now I am going to go and see if there's somebody that I can raid out to. I'll ask the chat before I raid out. Would you prefer me to raid out to somebody that is... Oh, I'm getting teleported again. Okay. Would you prefer me to raid out to somebody that is currently playing the same game, or do you not mind? I figure I ask just in case if some people have some preferences on there. But either way, though, I'm loving this game. I don't know why it took me so long in order to play it, but it's been an absolute masterpiece so far. It's just, unfortunately, my smooth brain kind of gets in the way of that here or there. Play some more for a minute, please. Yeah, you know what? I'll be happy to go ahead and play for some more for a minute. Unfortunately, it'll only probably be for like about 15 more minutes because I do have to get going. But it should be good for 15 more minutes, so no problem at all. All right. Well, we did go ahead and do the teleport back and forth. It was nice with the... Oh, no. Has it been so long to the point where that's happening again? Oh dear. Oh, dear. It's not good. I'm hoping that's not what I think that sound is. Okay, let's go through here. There's only one way to find out, and that's by getting outside. Wish me luck. Oh. Yep. It happened. We did get hit by that before, and now I may go. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I ended up dying for that. It's beautiful. I just don't know what the heck that is. We did, I think, what? So far we've gotten hit by it 2 times already? And originally I was kind of thinking maybe it was the interloper that was crashing into the sun doing it, but we saw the interloper kind of just going through, and it looks like it has a trajectory. I can't access the map here unless I'm inside the ship, but it looks like it has a trajectory that goes around it, so I don't think that's quite what it is. I really don't know what it is. There's a couple of things that I'm very curious about, and that's what set off this weird cannon thing, because they said that they couldn't do it. Where that orb thing is going, the little satellite that they're shooting out. Also, I am curious about the red orb, if I can do anything with that too. And then that giant blue stuff that's flying out at me. Oh, and also if I can get past the weird anglerfish that's trying to eat my face. So, but, all right, so if that was the only thing that you were waiting for, we'll go ahead and go and raid out to somebody. Let's see who we've got here on my list. Okay, so I don't think I've ever raided out to Fire Machi on my list, so I'm going to go ahead and do that today. Looks like they're currently playing Shadow Hearts Covenant, so just a heads up for everybody that's out there. There's a little bit of a different game there. Fire Machi. There we go. But thanks for stopping on by. Once again, we will be streaming at 7 p.m. EST some more of this game. I'm definitely very curious to see how that's going to kind of go. Thank you for stopping on by. Thank you for the subscriptions, follows, and everything. I do really do appreciate it. And I hope you all have a good night. But I'll see you later. Good one.